Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Raiders franchise here on Madden NFL '09. We're going to be playing the Chiefs this week. They seem like a pretty consistent team. They have an 85 overall everything, 85 offense, 85 defense, and 90 special teams, which I don't really think it's that difficult to get above a 90 special teams in this game. You basically just have to exist. And let me turn off rewinds. And if you guys are enjoying Madden NFL '09, hit the like button and the subscribe button below. I tried to do some trades during the, in between the two videos. Really couldn't get anything going because, nobody is interested in basically anybody in this game. I need to make sure, though, that McFadden is starting. I was trying to trade Fargus, even just to get, a better left tackle. And Fargus is an 85. So I was like, okay, well, 85 for an 84 left tackle. Maybe I have to use a second or a third round pick. Shouldn't even really have to, but couldn't get basically any interest whatsoever. So if you guys have any trades you want me to do, let me know in the comments. But for right now, we're just going to continue with the team we had last week. Except for we're going to flip Fargus and McFadden's positions on the depth chart. I have to remember to do that after the game as well. And I believe we are in Kansas City. For some reason, I can never get that final bar to full power. No rewind, so I don't have to deal with being asked if I would like to rewind every 5 seconds. Was that Janikowski that was just running down faster than some of the corners? I guess we'll start with a blitz and some man defense. Zone over the top. I need to watch the running back with the linebacker. I hate the fact that in these older games, the big problem that I see them having is that when they do quick passes, because the camera is dropping back so that the whole field can be in view, a quick pass comes way before you can have any chance to stop it. Okay, good tackle. 2nd and 1 to 3rd and 2. Guess we'll try a deep blitz. Yeah, it was basically engage 8, except for there's a zone in the middle. Well, I hit the gap properly, but got blocked. But I was the guy who helped that play get stopped, and I appreciate all of my teammates being behind me on that. Because, oh, that could have actually been blocked. I think I'll just take a fair catch here. Not worth risking it. Start the 14. And now we have McFadden out. He starts with the speed ability. Okay, about a gain of 5. Good start. I mean, he's faster, so running routes with him should be a lot easier. This will also let me see if maybe I can get an out route working. I never really can tell with these Maddens, especially the older ones, if out routes are going to be broken or if they're going to be overpowered. That was only a gain of 2. Probably should send B on a drag across the middle. Walker isn't faster than any of the other players, but he does have good hands, so good play. There we go. Pick up that first down on 3rd and 3. Got a drive actually going. Last week I threw a pick on a stupid play, so I'm going to try not to be stupid at any point in this game. I thought at first McFadden had fumbled it, because the camera did a weird... It almost was like it wasn't locking onto the player. It was trying to lock onto where the football went, and I'm like, oh great, here we go. Yeah, that was a good block on the outside. Cut inside. Pick up that first down for McFadden. And I do want to actually have Jamarcus Russell throw the ball. I don't just want to be running it constantly. Guess I can hit LB underneath. Higgins is one of our faster players, so gain of 9. A very simple drive. No deep passes, not even any medium passes. Looks a lot like how the Miami Dolphins play football right now, with a bunch of passes that are 4 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe Jordan, maybe Fargus. Okay, we're gonna get Jordan here. Oh, jeez. It's actually interesting because although they like get up off the ground like kind of slowly after that hit, it's not as bad as some of the other hits that you can get in this game. So I don't really think he should have been injured. I think it was more like he had the air knocked out of him. Gain of 5 for McFadden. Let's try X post. Send Walker deep. He might have a chance if that safety. Okay, yeah, he's starting to come up, so maybe he has a chance at it. Just throw this out of bounds. He might have been open, but I think that safety was coming back down to guard him, so I'm glad I didn't force it. 3rd and 5. Shields maybe. Maybe we send Walker on a curl and send Higgins deep. That might trick that safety in the back there. And that was terrible blocking from my players. Maybe can get around the side. Nope. But Janikowski, I actually don't know. They're saying punt. So I guess we punt. I feel like Janikowski should easily be able to make a 53-yard kick, but what do I know with this game? Oh, that was a terrible punt. Can't kick it from 53 when you have the power kick. I just don't understand it. Sometimes I feel like Madden took a little while before they noticed that kickers could kick an extra 10 yards further than usual. Okay, our corners are playing way back, which is not helping matters. Guess we can send a blitz, try to... Who's their quarterback? I have no idea. Who is that? Okay, the blitz was... Well, that could have gone way longer in terms of yards than that, but got stopped by the player's unwillingness not to just run out of bounds. I'm trying to think of, like, anything I could possibly do to stop this drive. If they pass it, we basically can't play defense. And we're not getting pressure unless we blitz, and when we blitz, we just leave people open. So do we try a zone? Okay, there's a way to do press coverage. Oh, that's right. Tony Gonzalez is on this team, too. Good grief. This Chiefs team is 85s across the board, but they have Dwayne Bowe and Tony Gonzalez on it. Uh-huh. That makes perfect sense. I think I'm going to go play on Burgess. Try to get some sacks or some pressures, at least. That is way too far across the line. Stop doing, like, audibles. Where are you, Peyton Manning? Okay, that was just a jump ball. And my guy didn't even jump. I was hoping that it wouldn't work that way. It kind of reminds me of Retro Bowl in that style. Just throw it at them as long as the ball, like, doesn't get the full distance that you're expecting it to go, it won't be completed. Or, sorry, it will be completed. Sorry, I'm hearing sounds from our house again. Okay. First quarter's almost up. Neither team has a score, but I imagine they're going to score unless we get a key stop here. Stop running over the line. Missed the tackle there, but teammates were there to bail me out. Do we go for a blitz? Try to get aggressive? Let's just, like, blitz one of the corners. I think that's who... Yeah. Like a safety or a corner from the one side. So they're just destroying us with the underneath game, which I'm not surprised. This is Tony Gonzalez and Dwayne Bowe. It's not going to be easy to keep them out of the end zone the whole game. Completely different team than the Broncos team we played against. Also doesn't help that, like, my players are not getting open. Even though they have, like, 95 or 96 speed, nobody's getting open. Unless it's underneath stuff and then they're not gaining enough yards after the catch. Okay, good break tackle there, McFadden. Get to the 33. Let's just try to get him some space. Madden, can you stop running plays where the players just run out of bounds? Okay, outside toss. The offensive linemen just started blocking each other. McFadden turns it into a 9-yard gain. Good. I've honestly been hoping that the more we run it, the more the defense will actually start trying to play the run and maybe give some chances for Jamarcus Russell to actually throw the ball, but it's not really working that way. Okay, they're expecting a run, and yeah. And they ran right through the offensive line. Looks like the offensive line was setting up to give them somewhere to hit us from. I appreciate the assistance there, but I don't need to help to look stupid, offensive line. That was a broken play and a half, but did complete it. Another first down brings in the second quarter. We really just need to score on this drive, and then work on that defense. Counter weak. Maybe we just try an HB angle. Just see if McFadden can embarrass one of the linebackers. Kind of. Oh, jeez. Okay, that safety was to the side of him and then, like, teleported in front of him so he could do a helmet-to-helmet hit. Kind of feel targeted from that. Sorry, got done with Cat Quest. That's a pun. Okay, great block there. Honestly, perfect blocks. McFadden touchdown. That was surprising. Oh, wait, hold on. Go over here. Go over here. I don't know when the next time we're going to get one of these. I think. Okay, I did get it. I did get it. Okay. I don't remember how many of those stadiums have that. I really would be annoyed if that was the only one I ended up not getting from these games. I doubt it, because I think one of them is throw for 650 yards, which is just absurd. But at least we got the jump into the stands out of the way. Okay, let's kick this off. And let me see here. Okay, let's go from the side. Nope, that's not good. Okay, what's going on? You have to let the kicker tackle the person when two of them kind of just ran to the side. Like, Charles just kind of walked around them on that. Really annoying. 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Okay, good play there. I'm going to stick to the edge on this just because of the fact that the fast passing is getting the linebackers way out of position when I try to user them. Okay, the running backs on this team are obnoxious. That man literally threw somebody into the pile so he could keep running. Like, the animation wasn't the one where he kind of just does the stiff arm from in front, he just threw the man. Supposedly that was a hit stick, but I really don't know how. I don't really want to do blitzing anymore. I'm trying to figure out, do we just go man and just hope? Like, our corners are good. We should be able to play man defense. Worst part about it is we're having a good game stopping the run. It's just the least opportune times that it changes, and it's like, oh no, now they can run straight through you. So, of course, it was 2nd and 10 before, now it's 3rd and 1. Yeah, that was terrible. A lot of, like, I'm trying to think of what that play would even be called. It's basically just slants and in routes. Okay, good catch there, but I was at least there to make the tackle. Is there anything, do I just try a blitz and hope they don't hit us with another quick pass that's conveniently wide open when we have 295 plus corners on our team? Oh, picked off. That was a terrible pass. That was horrendous. First time we got pressure on him without having to... I mean, we did technically bring a blitz, but it was the first time it actually got some pressure. It almost looked like he threw it off his back foot, but was also, like, glitching into his back foot. Good block on the outside there by our receiver. We did gain 8, though, so I'm not too upset about it. Let's try this. Maybe we just try to go deep on this play. Looks like they're playing press on Shields. If I send him deep, will we have a chance? Kind of. I'll take that. That was a huge pass by Russell, and he dropped it again. I think that's his second dropped pass this season that was just like wide open, or the guy was right behind him. It should have been an easy catch. I just feel bad for Russell at this point. We need better receivers. Like their speed is fine, they just can't catch, which is kind of a problem. Did pick up the first down though on 3rd and 2. What is this route concept? Why is it just running the people out of bounds? That's such a great play. Look, they can gain 2 yards and then stop. Let's run Shields as like an in route over the middle. Yeah. So he can catch. It's just he can only catch from like 5 yards in front of him. Can't throw the 40-yard bombs that are fun to throw and then catch for an easy touchdown, gain 60 yards, make Jamarcus Russell look like a Hall of Famer. Nope. Oh, geez, that was not good. That was a really bad tackle. This team kind of plays, like, cheap, don't they? Of course, their linebacking core is completely disgusting, so I guess I'm not too surprised by that. Oh, mesh and a screw up on the who's guarding who. Another cheap shot. Maybe we try an HB screen? McFadden has the speed ability, so that was defended easily. We'll just hit our tight end Miller there. Gain like 10. It's actually interesting to see a screen where it wasn't just full commit to the screen. There were actually some routes ran behind it that worked. Let's try McFadden to the left side here. That's not good, and he fumbled it. Of course he did. Russell's first tackle of the season. That's how you get those bonus points. I guess I'm not surprised he got the animation that's supposed to be a horse collar tackle, but I don't think he held on to the ball enough for it to be called a horse collar tackle. That is such an annoying play. Stop running the same, like, out route with the fullback every time. The other thing I'm finding funny is how is a corner guarding a fullback and they're, like, 3 yards behind them, and it's Dante Hall. Like, I kind of feel like Dante Hall would be a little faster than Tony Gonzalez. Oh, so they can fly over my players and not fumble it, but my guys can't even break one tackle. Again, technically not fair to say that because it was the animation for a horse collar tackle, and it wasn't called. So, don't appreciate that very much. Good tackle there. Be hoping that we could stop them from scoring, but at this point, I don't think our defense can do anything unless it's a interception. Same route over and over again, huh? Okay, let's change it up a little bit. Let's try a blitz. Just need something different. Oh my gosh. That was terrible. How is our best D lineman getting stuffed by a right tackle that doesn't even have an ability? Like, he's just not getting any pressure at all. Okay, I put it into man, and he threw it right to Morrison again. I think Morrison might break the record for picks in a game at this rate. He's not even doing anything impressive. He's just standing there. I mean, good, like, speed at reaction time and stuff, but other than that, it's not like he's been doing something insane. Okay, good catch there by Walker, and good job coming back to help your quarterback out. I'd like to go try to score, even if it's just a field goal, but I really just don't know. We really need a faster B receiver. Okay, nothing on any of the routes, and that guy just got through 4 separate offensive linemen. 1 D tackle. There's 3 guys blocking, and he just walked through 4 of them. Uh-huh. Let's send Higgins deep. Maybe we send, like, Walker on a slant. Nothing. Just nothing. Nothing at all. There's just no one open. Their guys can run like 2 yard out routes in man defense against my corner. They're wide open. My guys try to run any route concept basically at all, and they're just covered completely. I don't really know. I guess we punt it then, huh? Because 4th and 1 from our own 35, we're getting the ball, so I guess we punt it. Hopefully Leckler can give us one that stays in the field of play without going for a touchback immediately. Oh, that was an interesting hit stick. Okay, so neither team is competent. Their quarterback is throwing picks to the same guy, otherwise he is basically unstoppable. The other team can't stop getting in their own way. Or blocking. They can't, well, sorry, they can't start blocking. They can't stop getting in their own way. Good defense there, I guess. Does Gonzalez have a force field around him? Of like a 5 yard field where the defense can't like get near him? And he can also like float. It sounds like the trucks are starting to be loud outside. Guess it's good this is the last video of the day. Okay, let me think here. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to be thinking about, but let me pretend to try to think about something. That should have probably been picked, but also shouldn't even had to have thought about it. Should have just been punched out of the guy's hands. I'd like to think Hall is faster than some random person. And there's Gonzalez. Oh, I thought at first he was going to catch it again. Let's see here. Probably would have been better off if he had caught it, to be fair. Nope, he missed it. Might have had the distance, definitely didn't have the leg. Or maybe the other way around. Who really knows? So both teams about 7 yards per play. Me more in running them and passing completely, but 7-7. Going into the second half. We start with the ball. Hopefully we'll have a better second half. Okay, Higgins on the right side. It's 3-3, and for some reason, one of them just doesn't block anybody. He just kept running. He's like, okay, there's 3 of us, 3 of them. I'm going to block none of them and go block the kicker. Okay, they're crowding that right side, so let's flip it. We've got receivers over there anyways. Good blocking, everybody. That was incredible. I need a new left tackle. That was atrocious. I literally flipped it intentionally because I was like, oh, there's no way we're going to block those guys on the right side. There's 2 more of them. Well, more people doesn't necessarily mean better blocking. Okay, let's just throw it underneath to Higgins, see if he can make something out of it. Okay, good juke. Gain of like 9. Let's try running back choice. This worked really well when I was going for the achievements with the Colts, with Joseph, Adai, and Peyton. Now, obviously a little bit of a difference, but McFadden still is good. Get that first down. Number 15, I guess because he ran 1 route, is exhausted, but he's going to continue playing. Let's try McFadden up the middle. Usually not what I would recommend for speed running backs, but when your offensive line can't block, nothing looks good. Oh, we do have 124 passing yards this game. Just no passing touchdowns because, like, no one can catch. Let's send Shields deep. Give him another chance to mess up the game, I guess. Wow, that was atrocious. Maybe we could have thrown it to McFadden. Probably could have, but I didn't even really get a chance to look downfield. I just watched 2 of my offensive linemen miss another block. And I'm just like, well, I'll just take this sack. I'm done. Maybe a... Oh, my goodness. Can anybody catch on this team? Like, anybody? That was... I mean, hit him right in the hands. For some reason, he tried to catch it one-handed. Okay, Leckler, you're our best player for a reason. Oh, 22-yard line. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. Can't exactly complain. The only player right now that deserves this win is basically Russell for throwing what should be about 200 passing yards, and he's got 120 because no one can catch. And then our linebacker, who's the only one on my entire team who can catch. Wonder if he could play tight end. They have 18 of 21, 2 incomplete passes, those are picks. And then the other one's just an incomplete pass. It's the one that Gonzalez dropped. Yes, push him forwards. Be like the Buffalo Bills like 10 years ago, and every single time a running back would gain yards, they'd just like run behind him and push them forward. Like, yeah, come on, you can pick up a first, we know you can. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation. This team is so obnoxious. They remind me of watching when the Bills used to play the Patriots all the time. And you'd think you had Tom Brady, and then like Edelman, Wes Welker, Whitehead, like one of those guys would just, oh, that's a pick, that was another terrible pass. This quarterback seems to like throwing it to linebackers. Run. Yes, I did it. I will celebrate with my teammates. Pick 6. Hey, talk about a momentum changer. Quarterback can't stop throwing picks to linebackers. And unfortunately for them, all of my tight ends play linebacker on this team. I'm just kidding, I wish they did, because then they could actually catch. Let's kick this ball off. I think they're probably going to return this. Yeah, I don't know if there's a point in the end zone where they won't return it. I don't think I've seen a single player not just return it out of the end zone. So, even one time I got like 7 yards deep and they still took off with it. So, I guess Madden wants us to play zone. I don't really know if I agree with that one, but I can press the coverage. We shouldn't get completely destroyed constantly by, oh, that should have probably been picked too, but unfortunately Gonzalez has all the abilities in this game. He's got probably like can't catch around me, I can't stop catching, 5-yard protection zone, so you can't get within that distance of him. It's a cushion of protection. I love how our linebacker has 2 picks and his light bulb isn't even half full. It's like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I have like 2 picks, the only reason we're not completely losing in this game, but I haven't figured out the game quite yet. He's still confused, just like me. Okay, we actually stopped them from scoring without picking it off. That's a new one. And we're actually going to get a return on this. We'll cut it back to the other side. And we got all the way to the 50. Not exactly a great block team there, but at the same token, I think one guy got down the field, so. They have 233 yards of offense and only 7 points. I know that feeling all too well. That's, again, like terrible coverage. We can just throw it to B here, and Walker drops it, but to be fair, he did get completely leveled. Although he does have the hands ability, so again, you're supposed to catch that. You gotta catch that. I just feel bad for Jamarcus Russell. He actually has pretty good accuracy on the run. That was actually a good catch that time. I'll take that. Need to start getting him closer to like 250 per game. Mid-run by McFadden, but they seem to be guarding the run completely now. Which I'm not surprised because our receivers can't catch, so why would you guard the pass? You'd have to be a complete moron to do that. So watch when I do my next play call. Oh, good pass there by Jamarcus. That was insane. Jump pass. And unlike the last quarterback we played, Jay Cutler, who threw it into one of his own players' backs of his head, we actually complete the pass. Maybe McFadden here? No. Miller. Yes. Like, down to the 1. I think I'm going to no-huddle it. I want to see what they do. Yeah, so now they're in like a goal line defense completely. So maybe we can actually just toss it out really quick to McFadden. No. No. 11 blitzes, only 3 hurries. See, that would make it look like our offensive line is good, which we know isn't the case. Hitch plays do not work. I know this. Maybe I just flip McFadden over to that side and send Walker on a drag. Nice play. Nice play. The linebacker kind of got glitched there, but I'll take advantage of a Madden problem. 20-7, Jamarcus Russell with a touchdown. Basically him the entire drive, so that was a confidence booster there for our offense passing-wise. But we still have 9 minutes left of clock. These games are way longer than the other ones are. Problem with Madden is I can literally do nothing about it. If I play like 4-minute games, it'd be boring as all get out because no scoring would happen. It'd be like 7-3. Who wants to watch that? Okay, down at the 24. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Still very much a game, but if the quarterback can't stop throwing it to our linebackers, maybe not. I guess that's one way to prevent that from happening. But it's not like their running back has been gaining a ton of yards. So they either need to change that or get their quarterback to stop throwing it to our linebackers. Okay, kind of a blitz man with a zone over the top. Okay, I was going to say, there's no way he just threw that through Dante Hall's stomach, right? Like, he did, but at least it was incompleted. Third and 8. Oh, we got like a delayed blitz, and he dropped it too. Actually, nope, that was a fumble. I think that was an incomplete pass, though, let's be honest. I don't think he had the ball long enough for it to be counted as a fumble. Or maybe I'm nuts. Nope. No idea what I'm talking about. Fumble, I guess. Didn't even get his name to pop up for a completion, which is usually what happens when a player completes something, but whatever. 6-yard gain. Only 160 passing yards still, but we did have a pick 6, so we'll blame that. Looks like in terms of defense, like, we get a lot of turnovers. We're not great on defense, consistency-wise, but we get the turnovers. 4-yard gain, 3rd and inches. Wouldn't mind honestly, the out route might be the time to test it now, but Carter might also just be open if I send him deep. Yeah, I honestly don't think anybody was open on that, so I'm just going to take off with Jamarcus Russell. Slide for like a gain of 6 or 7. Gotta be careful of Jamarcus Russell. He can actually run. And that was terrible. Sorry, Fargas. Our offensive line has decided to take every other play off this game. And unfortunately, if it was that easy, I'd just go run, pass, run, pass, run, pass the entire game. But they pick and choose. Sometimes it's 2 straight plays they take off. The next time it's 2 straight plays they actually exist. That time it was literally just, yeah, like I said before. Gain of like 8. 3rd and 5. 4th quarter. Field goal kind of makes it feel like the game is over because it's a 17-point game. But I'd prefer a touchdown just to make our guys look better. So I'm selfish. Let's try to get Shields, maybe. Maybe Shields will do something on this play. Shields is open. That's a penalty. See? It came up that time with the horse collar tackle. Oh, face mask, that's what I meant. Okay, so decline then, because we get a touchdown. There you go, Fields. Fought through literally getting his face just, like, torn straight to the ground on that for a touchdown. Makes up for the fact you've dropped like 120 yards of passing and 2 touchdowns in 2 games. 28-7. When we get the ball back, we're going to probably want to start wasting the clock. just to get out of this game faster. Janikowski is currently up against a tight end and trying to get through him to make the tackle. Trying to think here. Let's try blitzing from like the inside with this guy. That was highly effective, but I think it was because it was slightly delayed. Burgess no sacks, but he does have 2 tackles for losses. So I don't really know. He had like 6 sacks last game, so he might honestly just win Defensive Player of the Year at this point. Probably need like 8 more to be confident of that, but I mean, we're going to be playing the Broncos again, so. Well, that was kind of weird, but I feel like this game would be that much cooler and better if the camera would just stop being so, like, annoying. Because like, that's half the reason why you can't get picks and incomplete passes, is that by the time the camera stops treating you like you're playing Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 2, or, like, Crash Bandicoot, you're like, okay, well, can I get a pick now? Or, well, no, the play's already over. Stop doing play action. You don't have any, like, reason to run play action. Not only should it not be working, which it is, but that's basically my fault, but your guy has, like, 20 rushing yards. Who are you play actioning? Besides me. Okay, good tackle there. Picked up the first down, but at this point they're just wasting their own clock. Tony Gonzalez, 7.77. Hey. Impressive. If you look past the fact that he has about a 10-yard cushion that no one can defend him in until he catches the ball, it's actually pretty impressive. Okay, well, Webb doesn't get that same thing, so maybe at this point it's not that Tony Gonzalez has a cushion, it's just that everybody in this game has a shield around them. Okay, I'm almost at 600 IQ. That's impressive. I don't know how, but 5-yard gain. That clock is just disappearing. Like, you just keep wasting clock. I got no problem with this. Okay, that was, I guess, my fault because the pass rusher was supposed to be playing pass defense, which is just so Buffalo Bills football. I don't know. I don't know how many times in my life I have seen Jerry Hughes drop back or Von Miller drop back, or I feel like even Mario was probably asked to do it at one point. See, the catch is nobody would expect it, but like, who cares? Why would you want your pass rusher dropping back into coverage? That'd be like asking a center from the early 2000s to do nothing but shoot threes the entire game. Like, what are you doing? Well, nobody would expect it, so no one's going to guard him. Yes, and he doesn't expect it, so how many of those are he going to make? Okay, that 100% felt like there was just a force field around Tony Gonzalez. That just felt like the ball just floated through 3 people and so that he could get an easy catch, and I was like, okay, play over. And actually almost missed that, which that was kind of pathetic. Come on. Let's get to our drive so we can waste the clock. Oh, that's right, I forgot they're doing... How do you set up onside kicks? Oh, well. That was a great play by my guy there. Great animation. What an option, too. You just run backwards and wait for the ball to go over your shoulder. That makes sense. That's the perfect animation for somebody going for a onside. That's fine. We're still up by 2 touchdowns. Most embarrassing thing that can happen is we blow the whole lead and lose, but we're like Oakland Raiders, so it would just be a normal day on my channel. Unless we have to go for 2 and then I get 2 touchdowns, so who knows. Okay, so I guess my defensive line has just decided to take the rest of the game off. Who is Croyle? 37 passes, 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. Holy, this game is just crazy. Almost 600 yards of offense. That's going to be 600 yards of offense. There we go. Fourth quarter, 3 minutes left. I really just want to know why Madden wouldn't automatically put you into onside kick coverage. Like, kind of feel like if you're asking Madden to call the plays, the simple one should be obvious. Good tackle there by Hall. 3rd and 3. Again, just wasting their clock. Almost under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Probably this play before that point. Yep. Oh, our defensive tackle actually decided to play that down. Uh-oh. Get ready. Now, kicking a field goal here is absolutely pointless, so they should just go for it. Let's try man defense, and we'll press the corners. It looks like they're going to run it. Or this might just be play action again. Nope, not even. Never mind, it was just right up the middle to some random dude. With the same number as Travis Kelce, so that was absolutely terrifying to have to watch. They have another 87, oh no. Good tackle, but oh really? They're not going to give it to him, huh? So they only have 2 minutes left to score here and get the ball back and score again. But this game is totally a game now. Don't get me wrong. Madden's failure to diagnose down 3 scores you might want to, or down 2 scores you might want to kick the onside is not going to help out our team very much. That was way too easy. Okay, 36 completions. So what is he, like 36 completions, 42 attempts, 3 picks, and 2 incomplete passes? That is very realistic for a random player that I don't think I have literally ever heard of. What an amazing simulation. Okay, onside kick. Why are they... Yes, I know that they have technically enough time to get the ball back because they have 2 timeouts and all that, but why would you... I don't understand that. What's the point? Just kick another one. You don't want to test it? I mean, again, I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. Okay, never mind, I get it. I forgot our offensive line is taking every other play off still. And they're going to be just running it, or run defense every time, so this could very well go into overtime. Oh, jeez. My goodness. I think we just run it. Don't think we overthink it. It's one of our best players on our team. We don't have the tush push to rely on here, so there's a huge run for McFadden. First down. Clock is continuing to be wasted. Now, he does have a fumbling problem, so I'm not going to snap it until we absolutely have to. Well, not that he has a terrible fumbling problem, but he already fumbled it once. If you guys are enjoying Madden NFL 09, hit the like button and the subscribe button below. Let me know in the comments some other games you would like to see on the channel. Again, once I have more information for the move, check the community tab, and you'll find out when it's going to be done. Hopefully we'll also know when we're going to be getting our stuff over there. That way we know when to expect normal videos. Might have to play some on the iPad or something for videos. But I'm hoping it won't be too long after we get there. Hey, McFadden had 100 rushing yards. And I'm going to actually just HB gut. Yeah, I know what I just said, but I want to try to get McFadden some more yards. And as long as, like, everybody is around him, I shouldn't have to worry too much. I hope. And this will be the last play of the game. Overall, decent game. Again, I'd like to hopefully get Russell some better receivers. So if you have any ideas for trades, I don't even know if it'd be possible to get Randy Moss in this game, but Might want to try to do that. Maybe get just a guy with some better hands who also still has high speed. Uh, Doubt I can get Deshaun Jackson if he's even in the game, but let me know if there's anybody else like him out there. Wouldn't mind putting Dante Hall at receiver just because why not, but I don't know if this game would let me do that without changing a bunch of stuff or something. First down, game over. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.